Like geddytrey on stuff, whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome my gang, geddytrey back on stuff. Today, we finally have Golden Land from Vannda. Now, many of you know I was there for the video shoot for Golden Land. Can't tell you which part I was even there for. However, the vlog is coming very, very soon. We have to wait for Vannda's album though. And this is the pièce de résistance of this album. This is what Trevisai Part 1 and Part 2, this is what it was building up to. Vannda Poem. I personally met Vannda and he told me everything about this album, why it's even called Vannda Poem. He told me everything about that, he told me it's a feeling for his people, you know. Everybody has it within themselves. This is for each and every one of you. So without further ado, this is going to be one of the most historic things I'm ever going to have been a part of. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Shouts out to ABA. This was the listening party.
Vannda Poem មិនត្រឹមតែជាកន្លែងថែមទាំងជាអារម្មណ៍
Briv, did he tell me that for a reason? Did he tell me that for a reason? Did he tell me that for a reason? Because that's verbatim. That's word for word what he's just said there. And I remember every single thing that he told me. I was sat right next to the man himself as he was breaking all of this stuff down for me, and I was listening so intently. I took on every single word that he said, and knowing that I can place that sort of reverence onto the reaction that I give for this album. And he literally said that Vannda Poem is a feeling. It's within every single Cambodian, or even every single person that decides to discover Cambodia. Can never take that away from you.
Vannda Poem មិនត្រឹមតែជាកន្លែងថែមទាំងជាអារម្មណ៍ Vannda Poem ជាទឹកដីកំណើតរបស់យើងជាទីកន្លែងដែលសម្បូរវប្បធម៌និងជាអារម្មណ៍ដែលខ្ញុំចង់ស្គាល់
Vannda Poem ដោយក្តីសង្ឃឹម
Oi, that's mad. Whoa! Ho, ho! That looks fire. Woo! Oh. I'm guessing that's the top of Angkor Wat that they're depicting right now. That looks insane. Vannda said something about this being Time to Rise 2. And of course, Time to Rise 1 was Master Kong Ne. Rest in peace, of course. But he can no longer fill that role, you know, unfortunately. The passing thereof means that Time to Rise 2 has to be without that great man. However, Vannda is there to kind of fill that role, you know, because I feel like Vannda always brings that traditional culture every single time. So it's not out of place at all to have Vannda do that. And the way that he said, like, summon a smile, I literally saw Master Kong Ne's smile, man. Oi.
ខ្ញុំចូលទីនេះតំណាងឲ្យខ្មែរប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃ1000អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់ប្រៀបដូចមន្តអាគមប្រៀបដូចត្រវកុំគេសាក់យន់មានអធិធម្មពលដោយហៅទឹកភ្លៀងហើយផ្គលន់សំឡេងខ្ញុំបែកពីពេញពិភពលោកប្រៀបដូចអ្នកប្រាជ្ញឃាថាពន់ I got a roof run តនៅក្មេងខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចាក្នុងសំឡេងចាស់ចូលចិត្តពេលខ្ញុំសងព្រេងដាឡាស្នាមខ្ញុំថាជាស្ដេចក្មេងក្រឹកកក្រែងដូចរំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកុងសីទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូបាលីខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដា
Nah, he looks so sick. Are you crazy? Seeing him light up in front of that. The whole thing being Golden Land as well. Them saying he's a young king. He's emitting that same gold within his flow. Brrr. For the world to zoom in. Zoom in. Yo. That start there was incredible. Let's go. Shivers. Different tone. He's got a different tone.
ខ្ញុំចូលទីនេះតំណាងឲ្យខ្មែរប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃ1000អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់ប្រៀបដូចមន្តអាគមប្រៀបដូចត្រវកុំគេសាក់យ័ន្តមានអធិពលមានធម្មពលដោយហៅទឹកភ្លៀងហើយផ្គរលន់សំឡេងខ្ញុំបែកពីពេញពិភពលោកប្រៀបដូចអ្នកប្រាជ្ញឃាថាពន់ I gotta rule ខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចា
I have the capabilities to bring thunder and rain. I was there Kamai New Year this year. I saw those thunderstorms.
You know, Vannda is my biggest idol, and you know, because
I was with him last night.
I'm ready to shut up, really?
And those thunderstorms came literally the day after I'd been here for this video shoot. Came the day after. He literally did summon thunder and rain. I'll show you proof. It's so weird as well that the translation for some of this is the young king. The first thing I said to Vannda was, I've come to see the king.
We come to see Assassin's Creed Vannda today. I've come to see the king, my friend.
And this song was made before that, and I had no idea that this song existed or the lyrics thereof. I didn't know that. There's too many similarities. I was wearing this when I met him. When we went out to dinner, I was wearing this. The universe is speaking to us, ladies and gentlemen. The universe is speaking to us. Kamai to the world. That's another thing as well. Vannda was telling me that the whole of Khmer culture it embodies a lot of Indian culture too. From the Hindu side. So like Vishnu, he's never too far away from his traditional roots, you know, and it causes people who are like me completely foreign to Asia. I'm in the other side of the West, you know, couldn't be any further. Couldn't be any different. And yet the things that Vannda raps about, it forces the listener, if you're a foreigner, it forces you to have to get to know what it is that he's talking about. And you delve deeper into the history and the culture. Come out to the world.
ខ្ញុំចូលទីនេះតំណាងឲ្យខ្មែរប្រៀបដូចព្រះវិស្ណុដៃ1000អ្នកស្ដាប់ខ្ញុំយល់ប្រៀបដូចមន្តអាគមប្រៀបដូចត្រវកុំគេសាក់យ័ន្តមានអធិពលមានធម្មពលដោយហៅទឹកភ្លៀងហើយផ្គរលន់សំឡេងខ្ញុំបែកពីពេញពិភពលោកប្រៀបដូចអ្នកប្រាជ្ញឃាថាពន់ I gotta run តន់នៅក្មេងខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចាក្នុងសំឡេងចាស់ចូលចិត្តពេលខ្ញុំសងព្រេងដាឡាស្នាមខ្ញុំថាជាស្ដេចក្មេងក្រឹកក៏ក្រែងដូចដុំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកងសីទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូលបាលីខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda ដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកតុងជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលើកសន្ធឹងពីជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កាត់លើដែកដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដា
My name is Vannda. I'm solid as a rock, and it's weird because when he says his name, it's almost like he's planting it into the earth. The same way that Angkor Wat was planted into the earth, it's been risen up. You know, nobody even knows how it was created. Still to this day, we don't know how it was created. Because they didn't have cranes, so how did they get those rocks up there? I've seen them. How? Doesn't make any sense. It's beyond human. And that is exactly what Vannda is saying he is. And it's exactly because of his Khmer culture. God damn. The sort of stills that we're getting, the sort of camera shots, very, very, I think her name was Yuki or Yogi. Incredible job. It's smacking along the same as A-Witch, you know, the Asian State of Mind video. It's just culture embodied, you know.
ដូចរំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកងសីទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូនបល័យខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសថងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសថងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូង បោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឆាប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជាលោកមិនអាចចង់លេងជាមួយមន្ទិលគូជំនាញពងពុកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូងលេងដំបូងដឹងកលជួបពេលភ្នែកខុសស្គាល់ព្រីស្គាល់បើដល់ប្រាប់គេថាខ្ញុំជាមិត្តភក្តិតាំងតែខ្ញុំសម័យខ្លួនមិនដែលនៅស្គាល់អ្នកមិនចង់មានអតិពលពីអ្នកមិនខំប្រឹង ខ្ញុំមកសាច់ហើយសោះចា
Wait, Brev, am I about... This is a shoe. It's not even... I don't have my Crocs on. So if you're going to make me throw shit, Vannda, it's going to be a shoe and I'm going to do damage to my house. I'm willing to risk the insurance. I can see specks everywhere. My head is exploding. There's no way he just hit us with that flow. Don't worry. I'll fetch it. Why not suck the bone instead of sucking blood? I don't even know what that means. We're going to have to go back through it. I spit magic words from Pali Sutras. Now, those are religious texts, right? But Pali is, that is Indian, right? Or Hindu at least. Or Buddhist? No. Wait. I don't know. តើនៅក្មេងខ្ញុំមានមនសិការចាក្នុងសំឡេងចាចូលចិត្តពេលខ្ញុំសងព្រេងដាឡាស្នៀមខ្ញុំថាជាស្ដេចក្មេងក្រឹកកក្រែងដូចរំជួយដី flow ហូរបែកចេញទិសទាំង8ខ្លួនមានបារមីដូចជាកងសីទឹកមកខ្ជាក់ពឹសដូចគេសូនបល័យខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសថងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសថងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងបោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឆាប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជាលោកមិនអាចចង់លេងជាមួយមន្ទិលគូជំនាញពងពុកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូង The way that he just looks at the camera as well, just bruh. Can't tell north from south. You can't tell which way's up and which way's down. You can't tell which is heaven and which is hell. Good God. The stills in this are incredible. The garb that he's wearing. Fire. ខ្ញុំឈ្មោះ Vannda កើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលិសថងវិជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងបោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឆាប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជាលោកមិនអាចចង់លេងជាមួយមន្ទិលគូជំនាញពងពុកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូងលេងដំបូងដឹងកលជួបពេលភ្នែកខុសស្គាល់ព្រីស្គាល់បើដល់ប្រាប់ Mess with the motor, you might lose your arm hair. Does that mean like when you're messing with the motor, say you don't know what you're doing? So he's basically saying like if you don't know what you're doing, don't go near the thing. You know, if you don't know how to handle it, don't touch it. Maybe mirroring his status in the game. You know, saying if you're not on my level, don't try and talk to me because you're gonna get burnt. Do you know what I mean? We have a similar saying. If I'm getting it right, we have a similar saying over here. Play with fire, you get burnt. You know? That's like if you're careless with something that can hurt you, you're gonna get hurt. Damn. Oi, the little stills that we're getting from this, man. The directors, they've done their bits. The videographers, they've done their bits. Honor, when paired with reckless words, exile you from the kingdom. I don't say something you're going to regret. because you get kicked out of the club.
ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រេចពេញលោកកាលើកស្ថិតពីជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងបោះសោកពីសម្ដីតាក់ទាញស្រីលបោអ្នកមាក់ថប់សម្ដីបាត់ឈ្មោះពីនគរចាញ់ដែងទ្រឹស្ដីឆាប់សម្ដីទៅតាម flow ខ្នះខ្នែងដូចកវីពីសម័យមហានគរខាងនេះដូចជារ៉ូមែនចង់លេងជាមួយមន្ទិលគូជំរៀងពងពុកជ្រងលេលើលេងដឹងជើងត្បូងលេងដំបូងដឹងកលជួបពេលភ្នែកខុសស្គាល់ព្រីស្គាល់បើដើរប្រាប់គេថាខ្ញុំជាមិត្តភក្តិតាំងតែខ្ញុំសម័យខ្លួនមិនដែលនៅស្គាល់អ្នកមកចង់មានឥទ្ធិពលពីអ្នកមិនខំប្រឹងស៊ីបាយតបពីខ្ញុំមកសាច់ហើយសន្និដ្ឋានឆ្អឹងក៏ប្រមង្គៀមមិនជួយទៅឈាមដៃតង់ឡើងរវាមិនក៏ធ្វើយ៉ាងហ្នឹងឬចាត់ទុកខ្ញុំជាឈាមខ្លំមកដូចជាមានផ្លេចថាខ្ញុំជាសិនអូអេងណានូរមីគ្មានអ្វីត្រូវ
Bro. I can't even say too much, but I literally saw the personification of this when I was with Vannda. I saw him have an interaction with somebody who he didn't particularly want to have an interaction with. And I watched him have an interaction with them. And I watched how calmly and coolly he handled that situation. Because he could have gone insane. He could have flipped. Because it even to me as an outsider, it seemed a bit disrespectful. And even afterwards, Vannda said to me, he found that a little bit disrespectful, but the way that he handled it was almost like a lion would handle like a rabbit who was annoying him. You just sort of stare him down until that rabbit understood, you're looking at a lion. Know your place. It was surreal. Very, very surreal. But I watched that happen. So for him to be rapping about it, it is true to himself. When I was with him, I stressed that my favourite rappers are the ones who are real and their lyrics reflect exactly who they are, you know? And I told him that's why he is my favourite artist, my favourite rapper. Because he does exactly that. Nothing is fake. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. It's not even just aura. It's just a level of realness. It's the truth. For the Vannda to come after that as well. I love the fact that he has put his name. Like, oh, you know, I've said this a million times. I love it when he says his own name. Because he says it with such chest. He wants everybody to know who he is. Even though I've seen the effect that he has on people in Cambodia. I've seen him walk around. He can't go anywhere, you know. But he still has that hunger in him to be known everywhere. It's an insane work ethic. And this particular scene, I was there for. I witnessed. I saw all of these guys, all sweaty, all of them shredded, ripped, toned, looking like they could take on an entire army. But that's the feeling they're going for. It's insane. I'm going to have to go so far back. Don't care. I'm sorry, but I've got to talk about the production as well. The little ting, 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 ting that you're hearing in the background, and the bass behind it as well, and the fact that it's just come out before the next part. Oh, and that speaks to everybody. I mean, again, I saw it firsthand. I went to Thailand before I went to Cambodia, and the way that Thai people spoke about Cambodia was disgusting. It was damn right disrespectful. It was disgusting. Oh, don't go to Cambodia. Why are you going to Cambodia? It's disgusting. The way that people look at that place, and yet the nicest people that I've ever met in my entire life, I met in Cambodia. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Everybody that I met in Cambodia, I would bring back here and cook a meal for in my own house. I'd let them stay the night. People were so nice. So nice. It's unbelievable. And as a Westerner, you'd think, oh, well, that's the only way that people would be nice to you is if you're giving them money. No. Even people that I had no association with just stop and talk to you and ask you like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, have you figured out where to go? Or, oh, there's a nice park over there. The river ends there. So go across the road. All the best places, all the cheapest places are over here. It was just everything was brilliant. I won't even take it. Now that I've been there, I won't even take anybody disrespecting Cambodia. Because I've been there, I've seen the place, I've met the people. I won't have any smack talked about it. Are you crazy? I'll step on somebody's neck. Me and VD and TG.
ខ្លួនមិនដែលនៅស្គាល់អ្នកមិនចង់មានឥទ្ធិពលពីអ្នកមិនខំប្រឹងស៊ីបាយតបពីខ្ញុំមកសាច់ហើយសោះឆ្អឹងក៏ព្រមបង្គាមមិនជួយទៅឈាមដៃតង់ឡើងរវាងមិនក៏ធ្វើយ៉ាងហ្នឹងឬចាត់ទុកខ្ញុំជាឈាមខ្លំមកដូចជាមានផ្លេចថាខ្ញុំជាសិនអូអេងនៅនូរមីគ្មានអ្វីត្រូវពិបាកតែពេលនេះទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកធ្វើបើអ្នកមិនណើពើទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកមើលបបភ្នែកអ្នកខាត់គីខ្មែរយើងមិនមែនអ្នកជំងឺស៊ីមើងងាយពុះក្បាលពួកឲ្យបាយជាពីណាក៏ដោយឲ្យតែមើងងាយខ្មែរជន់កឲ្យតតែភ្លេចលៀនថ្លែខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតា
Literally displaying there that he gets his power from the earth. He picked it up. This guy in particular. I don't know who this guy is or what his name is. He's one of the most impressive people I've ever seen in my life. The most physically impressive person I've ever seen in my life. This guy was jumping around, doing all sorts of flips, tricks. It was insane. This guy in particular. And he was even sort of directing, like, oh, I should do this and then this. And this guy was incredible. Absolutely insane. He was like the leader of them. It was mental. It was mental to watch. It was just one of the greatest experiences of my life. I don't think anything's going to top it.
អេងនៅនូរមីគ្មានអ្វីត្រូវពិបាកតែពេលនេះទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកធ្វើបើអ្នកមិនណើពើទុកខ្ញុំអ្នកមើលបបភ្នែកអ្នកខាត់គីខ្មែរយើងមិនមែនអ្នកជំងឺស៊ីមើងងាយពុះក្បាលពួកឲ្យបាយជាពីណាក៏ដោយឲ្យតែមើងងាយខ្មែរជន់កឲ្យតតែភ្លេចលៀនថ្លែខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដាដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលើកស្ថឹងពីជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូងខ្ញុំឈ្មោះវណ្ដាកើតលើដែនដីសវណ្ណភូមិរឹងដូចថ្មដា
Slowing down.
ទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលើកស្ថឹងពីជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូង
I didn't see any of this. Oh my god.
ខ្ញុំខ្មែរវ៉ារ៉ាម៉ាន់ចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអត់ត្រូវ better run.
Nah, the fact that elephant, oi, that looked so regal. And I know that that's like is the word prophetic animal. I didn't see any of this stuff that was filmed during like the light. Oh my god, look at that. And the emerald eye as well. All of this is within scriptures, right? That's insane. Look at that. Look at that. It's insane to think that I've been there. Why is it making me emotional, Biff?
ដាក់ផែនទីខ្មែរគេ zoom មិនធម្មតាលើកទង់ជាតិខ្មែរជាលើកដំបូងស្រោចពេញលោកកាលើកស្ថឹងពីជើងឲ្យហួសត្បូង
And more of the story is being written and brought to life. Oh. charge him with
ខ្ញុំ
elephants.
ខ្មែរវេរម័នចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោស្ត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្រុមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មជាតិ
Man Vannda!
ចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោស្ត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្រុមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មជាតិ
Damn, the little... There's bits of production in this. I hope that... Oh my god, you'll have to forgive me. Oh my god, I've completely forgotten his name. Oh my god. You know, if I'm allowed like 20 minutes to think about it, I'd get the guy's name. But I met one of Vannda's producers. Oh my god. Oh. Not only was the guy hilarious, but just his ability to like focus in on a key part of a beat. Insane. And I know that kid has perfect tone because the way he hit, he did a Playboy Carti ad-lib. I swear, I've never heard anybody do it so good in my life. So I know he had to have had a hand in this. I swear. If he did, next time I see him, must slap him. Bev. Skilled in martial arts. Bokator. It's not Muay Thai. Get it right. ខ្ញុំខ្មែរវេរម័នចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោស្ត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្រុមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មជាតិ Also too, the fact that he said like the name like man, it's a legacy that I represent. Like he's representing his entire family. And I know because of things that he's told me, he carries that with him constantly. He constantly carries his name with him and his legacy. Constantly carries it with him. And it's almost like a burden on his shoulders, but also the relief that he needs. Like he needs a purpose and a reason for doing things. But it also it is a heavy burden on him, you know? The things that unreal. Let's go. មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោស្ត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្រុមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មជាតិ ខ្ញុំខ្មែរវេរម័នចេញច្បាំងជាដំរីរត់ប្រកាន់មានបល័យលើស្បែកមានអឋានចេះលបកតោស្ត្រូវ better run មកតាំងលើក្រុមច័ន្ទសំដីមានប្រេងក្នុងភ្លេងមានស្មានតាំងនាមមកតកោម៉ាន់លើកតងជាតិខ្មែរទៅដល់លើធម្មជាតិ จะโดนอาวุธมุกสรุยมันได้ปลื้มที่สตร์มาวินาจึงมาวิเล็กมาวิกายมาวิเชิงมาวิตะวงกันนะบาโรมชงกันนะเรียบด้วยกำลังยังเป็นขบวนในยังเตยตามกันลงประสาทบากงแต่ไม่น่าสมัยกันได้นี่ยังจะซาชิบะยังจะตะกุนบุกเบิกบรอชนมุนลงจอมกรองให้ยังเชื่อดำกุนดูสมัยอังโกครั้งที่สมัยตะพอสังคมขบายกุนกาเปียเชียร์กาเปียตึกใบปรากฏระบบกตารบปอนชนะมุนรบปอนชนะคราวยังในน้ำนางมีนแค่ดำแนลช่างเลี้ยตะดาสลบปากขบายกุนยุตะกลมยุตะเซลยุตะซากน้ำมันเตะเราจำนวนมวยนี้เอาในไอ้แต่มาคางเมื่อแนมมีน้ำนวดได้ชุดได้กี่ชานขมายเอาเจ็บปวดแต่ปวดได้ก่อสร้างบนปฐมมันได้สวดใบยังเชื่อดำนางบาเกทายังอวดยังทำเป็นสำนางบาเกทายังอวดเอาสำได้ได้น้องลำแบงยังเอาจากนี้ไอ้ยังบาคือขมายยังลอยยอดกระจกอย่างไหนนะกระจกอย่างไหนบาคือขมายยังล้างก็เยอะเชื่อมาไปยังเอาได้เชื่อบ่งพลางก็เอาเชื่อบ่งไผ่ยังเชื่อแต่บ่งหางยังบ่งหันก็ดำไหนเลยคือ time to rise not time to rot มาสัญญายมรถเตยพดนะไปยมเอาไว้ยมจูแนวมาชดโดยได้ยมรถให้ยมจับแนวมาพด Oh my god คือขโมยมาสัญญายมรถแนวเขาจังสายจมวยยมแต่ยมมอเลยสายจังเลยจมวยขมายจมวยแนวสาวพูดแนวจมบันมันคลั่งก็มันจบังได้ทรมานในกลมแต่ยมคลั่งในบารังได้ยมโมพนมในจุพนมหนึ่งรายได้ในสวรรค์ภูมิแต่ตีกำเนิดขมายชิมขมายเวรมันเช่นฉบังชิดำไรหดประกัน No There's no way you're bringing me from up here and then just going No That is naughty Why are they going back down? Maybe because they go back up. We've got 2 whole minutes left. I don't know. Blood pressure through the roof. That whole bit. The drums that have been used are very, very ancient. This is summoning up something very, very ancient. This is ancient magic that we are dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. This is very ancient magic. This is not to be sniffed at. Look at these stills. Look at this, man. Every single one of them. We carry the legacy. Our ancestors wove the foundation and left us with a wealth of wisdom. Like he's basically saying that we've learnt from these scriptures. Everything that we have is because of everything that we were as people. Unbelievable. Bakong Temple. Shining since the Middle Ages. I think I've stood right there. Oh my lord. This video's insane. It's one of the only videos that I've ever seen that's worthy of being over 7 minutes long. When you're hearing that, it's almost like the noise of like a tiger or something. Or a lion. He's mentioned lions, he's mentioned a lot of animals, but I'm sure all of these animals are depicted within the temples. You know, there's like weird little lizard type creatures. There's some creatures that are like carved into stone. I don't even know what creature they were trying to go for. Maybe it was one that existed back then that doesn't exist anymore. And that, you know, just shows how old it is. But there was stuff that I didn't even recognize. But there was like, you know, elephants, saw a lot of those, obviously. You know, tigers, lions. There were a lot of cat-like creatures, a lot of lizards, a lot of snakes too. And there's a lot of talk. And he said in there, I stay true to myself. I don't cheat. Like, that's basically saying I don't snake people. Oh God, there's so much, man. There's so much in this. The reverb and echo. This is fire. Let's go, let's go. He's helping people.
Cause it's time to rise, not time to rot. Mà sân chỉ nhung rot tới phốt. Nó bây nhung màu quên nhung chu nè mà chốt. Đôi đây nhung lốt hay nhung chắp nè mà phốt. Ao nè rốt thốt mà khơi nhung được cái khmoi. Mà sân chỉ nhung đốt nè khảo. Trong sáng chỉ môi nhungแต่nhung mò lấy sái. Chẳng lên chỉ môi khmai chỉ môi nè sáo. Vui nè trong ban màมันคลั่งก็มันจะบังได้ ทรปนันในกลมแต่ยงคลั่งในบารังได้ยังบ่โมพร้อมในจะพนมหนึ่งรายได้ในสวรรค์ภูมิแต่ตีกำเนิดขมายชิมขมายไวรมันเช่นฉบังชีดำไรหดประกันมันบ่เลยเลยสบายไม่น่าทันเช่นระบบกระเตาพิสเตอร์เบรรัน
It's almost like that bit, the sort of like softly spoken bit is like almost like that spell that he said that he was casting with his words, and that's making everything like he's making everything light up again, like the gold and whatnot. ในสวรรค์ภูมิแต่ตีกำเนิดขมายชิมขมายไวรมันเช่นฉบังชีดำไรหดประกันมันบ่เลยเลยสบายไม่น่าทันเช่นระบบกระเตาพิสเตอร์เบรรันมกตันโดยเครื่องจันทร์ขสมได้มินเพลงครองเพลงมินสมันตั้งเดียมมันตะโกนมันเลิกตรงชิดขมายแต่ดาวเลือดทำให้ฉันชิมขมายไวรมันเช่นฉบังชีดำไรหดประกันมันบ่เลยเลยสบายไม่น่าทันเช่นระบบกระเตาพิสเตอร์เบรรันมกตันโดยเครื่องจันทร์ขสมได้มินเพลงครองเพลงมินสมันตั้งเดียมมันตะโกนมันเลิกตรงชิดขมายแต่ดาวเลือดทำให้ฉัน Somebody will have to explain that last part to me. Perhaps the root or the structure of Angkor Wat is specifically because of the trajectory of stars in the sky, or it's an alignment of stars, and it's... I don't know. Make Your Luck featuring Vannda is playing. What? Okay, well, I mean, well, that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe that I've just... That was like a movie. I can't believe I've just watched all of that. Because obviously there was so much pausing in there and me trying to get a feel for why they were doing certain things and the artistic direction linked with the lyrics as well. That genuinely felt like a movie. It's almost a 35, 40-minute reaction. Incredible. This was everything that was promised and more, you know? The fact that there was so much, not just culture in there, because you can go there and see the culture, but this was ancient, you know? This was taking us back. And that was always meant to be the reasoning behind using Angkor Wat as the backdrop for it, is to give so much thanks to those who came before them, you know? They are standing on the shoulders of giants. Could have been literal giants, because nobody knows how Angkor Wat was built, so could have been literal giants that they're standing on the shoulders of. We don't know. Khmer people could have been like 20 foot tall. You never know. But one thing we do know is that this album is the last part of Trevi Sai. It's the last part. But Golden Land, Savanapalm, it's like the compass has led him to the right place, you know? This album maybe is going to be him in that right place, and this album is going to trump both the first albums that we got, the first parts of Trevi Sai. This third part, it's going to trump all of that, and he's maybe going to enter like a new era. I don't know, you know, I genuinely, other than the video shoot for this, they also, Laura Mam told me that they made the music of a lower volume whilst I was there so that I didn't hear any of the music, because of course they know that I react to things first time. Thank you so much. Also, I just want to say a huge shout out to Laura Mam's mother. I wasn't actually told her name, but she was such a gem and genuinely gave me such an insight into the historical culture of Cambodian people. Genuinely helped me out with things that I needed to know, or anything that I needed. She was just such a lovely spirit. Just such a lovely spirit, and she even prayed for me, and I felt it, you know. So and she also said that she watches my videos, so I just wanted to give her a huge shout out to Mrs. Mam. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me whilst this was being shot. And even if the vlog never comes out, it was a piece of history that I know that I was a part of, and I can always hold with me. So thank you to those who were there, or those who gave me that opportunity. And I hope that those of you that are watching, whether you're fans of reactions, or you're fans of Vannda, you're fans of Cambodia, Khmer music in general, or just good music in general, please make sure that you stream this. Make sure that you go and watch the video for yourself. Find any little Easter eggs or gems that you can. Go stream it on Spotify. Do whatever you can to make sure that this is the success that it deserves to be, because it does. So thank you very much for having me, and deuces.